Thanks for joining us. It was always going to be an emotional night and a difficult night, and in the end it was a disappointing night.
Yeah, really disappointing. I thought first half we were just okay, but wanted to pass the ball just for the sake of it. And I never put the ball in the box and got crosses in. And when we did actually get balls in the box, we caused a little bit. We should take the lead with Joe Piggott's header. And in the second half, really poor. Really poor. It wasn't a performance that gave justice to the events, what happened the last time we played them. And for our supporters to pay twice for that is not good enough and not acceptable from our players and the staff as well. So, I mean, parts of the second half we just drifted, and you know what, we could have won it. We probably should have won it because we had the best chance of the game where the goalkeeper's pulled off a good save. But there's still immature, naive moments where we can get done on counter-attacks, and their goal is, from their point of view, they'll look at it and go, it's a good move, but we've got people crossing over, we've got people dropping into the box. It's a really poor goal to give away. So all in all, I think it's up there with probably the most disappointing games that I've ever had at this club.
Obviously you've lost Jordan Graham. Theo Archibald wasn't here tonight. What's the news regarding his injury?
I had a scan after the last game and hit flex for probably 10 days. Listen, our lack of attacking wide options is obviously there to see. So I think we missed Theo tonight. Theo was very, very good in the previous game against Sorensen, and we got into similar areas tonight. But obviously Sweens is more an orthodox left back than a winger as such, like Theo is. So I think we missed Theo tonight. Obviously we're going to miss Jordan Graham, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel with Dan Hadji, who's back training. Adam Thompson's back training. We've had some bad news with Omar Beckles, who'll be out for another 4 weeks. So yeah, the squad's been tested at the moment. I think even throughout the whole of the season, we've never really had everybody fit at the same time. So it's probably, this is no excuses that we were poor tonight, lacked energy. But I always try and think of the reasons why. My thinking now is it's the first time that a lot of these players have experienced an international break, and we give them a couple of days off, and I'll have to read into how much they've done, and because training's been great, but then we've put up a performance in terms of energy and appetite and dynamic play. It was far from where we've been.
Recent home games have seen defensive errors, and that's so unusual.
Yeah, I don't really see many defensive errors today. It was more like not glaring errors. That was more they play through midfield. Play through midfield. Both our midfield players are on the same line. It comes out to the left. We get a press on, but then they play out and we don't squeeze across the pitch. My back three drop into the 18-yard box when they don't need to, and then Hamilton has got too much room, and because we're so deep, as we're coming out to it, it's gone through legs and it's difficult for Sol to save. So it was a poor goal to give away. I don't think he was to the naked eye. You wouldn't think there's a glaring individual error. So it was more. Listen, these people that need to step up. People like Dan Happ need to give us more. Need to give us more aggression. Need to give us more intensity in terms of his shifting, his squeezing the game, because he's a player with huge potential and a player that I've put a lot of faith in. And at the moment, we've just got 4 or 5 that are just drifting and saying, you know what, if we win tonight, okay, good, but we could also get beat, and that's where we're at the moment.
But you're home again on Saturday. We're going to hear you'll be looking for a response.
Well, listen, we're a good football club. They've got some top players. I know they've had the problems, but I still think that a lot of their players, when they've played in League One, have won it or got promoted. So they've got some talented players. Hopefully it'll be a good game. It'd be nice to get a game on a Saturday. I don't think the fact that the fans have had to pay twice helped us tonight. It was a bit of a flat atmosphere and a lot of empty seats when we're not used to that. But we should be able to handle that better as a staff and as players.